Hey guys, what's up? This is Matt with Operation Awesome Life, and today I want to discuss with you the law of compensation and adding value to people. Okay, the law of compensation is incredibly important, especially if you'd like to increase your compensation in some way. Okay, I have heard about the law of compensation for a number of years now, but to be honest with you, I don't think I got a great understanding of it and really grasped the concept until hearing about it in Bob Proctor's 6 Minutes for Success program. Now, in 6 Minutes for Success, Bob Proctor talks about the law of compensation in one of the daily videos. And he discusses it and says that there's 3 parts to the law of compensation. And I really want to share with you what I learned in that program because I think it's really valuable. It is something that I think you can put to work in your life and will definitely help you on your journey. Okay, so what is the law of compensation? The law of compensation states that the amount of money that you earn is in direct proportion to 3 things. Now I want to discuss those 3 things. The first of the 3 is the need for what you do. Okay? The second thing is your ability to do it. And the third thing is the difficulty there will be in replacing you if you were to no longer do what you do any longer. Now, let's get into each one of those, discuss them, and I'll tell you my thoughts on them. So, going back to the law of compensation, the first part of it is the need for what you do. Okay. And I want to use an example here because I think that will help illustrate it better for you. If you're a football fan and if you like to watch the NFL, then this will help you. If not, I don't know, but I'll try my best. Aaron Rodgers is the Green Bay Packers quarterback, and he's one of the best quarterbacks in the league. And many people even think he's one of the best quarterbacks to ever play in the NFL. Now, whether you think that or not doesn't really matter. Just bear with me as I explain it using this example. So there's 32 teams in the NFL. Aaron Rodgers is one of the quarterbacks, and he's also one of the better of the quarterbacks in the NFL. So that means out of the entire world, there's only 32 quarterbacks in the NFL, and out of those 32 quarterbacks, Aaron Rodgers is one of the best of those quarterbacks. How much do you think that is going to help him with the law of compensation? Let's start off by talking about the beginning, the need for what you do. There's only 32 teams there's only 32 quarterbacks in the world that are going to be starting quarterbacks in the NFL. Then the need for what he does is incredible. To have an amazing quarterback is a huge advantage in the NFL. So there's a strong need for that. Now, let's talk about the second part of the law of compensation, which is your ability to do it. If Aaron Rodgers is one of the best quarterbacks, not only in the world, but among the other 32 or the 32 teams within the NFL, then obviously his need or his ability to do his job is incredible. He is better than more than 99% of the world at what he does. So that's going to obviously get him compensated very well for what he does. Now, the third part of the law of compensation is the difficulty there would be replacing you if you were to no longer do your job. There's only so many amazing quarterbacks in this world, it would be very, very difficult to replace Aaron Rodgers. And because of that actual fact, he's going to be very, very difficult to replace, and he's going to get compensated very, very well for it. So let's go over it real quickly one more time. The law of compensation says that you will earn in direct proportion to the need for what you do, your ability to do what you do, and the difficulty there would be in replacing you if you were to quit doing what you're doing. That's why Aaron Rodgers and other NFL quarterbacks are compensated extremely well, and There's other reasons as well, but I think that's a good example, and I think that will help you guys to get a grasp of the law of compensation. Now, another thing to consider is really the law of compensation is centered around the idea of adding value to people. Now, we are compensated in our ability to do this job that is obviously very important and to do it better than others. So to do that, we have to always be looking for how we can add value to people and how we can help people to have answers to their problems. To make this a little easier for maybe you to understand the law of compensation in your life, think about how you can add value to people in what you do. And not only how you can add value to people, but how you can separate yourself from everyone else that does a similar job or has a similar business to what you're currently doing. If you can figure out a way to separate yourself from the pack, if you can figure out a way to go the extra step, the extra mile, so to speak, and give people even more value than other people, and if you can make sure that you are one of the best at what you do by continually refining your skills, continually learning more about what you do, about what people need, and how you can help them solve their problems, then you are going to take care of the law of compensation for yourself. Because assuming that you're already in an area that there's a need and that there's a real problem that needs to be solved, the main thing for you to focus on is your ability to do your job. And if you can make yourself incredible at doing your job, then that's going to take care of the third part of the law of compensation, which is the difficulty it would be in replacing you if you were to quit doing it. So with that being said, guys, that's all for this video. I really hope that it was helpful for you so that you could understand the law of compensation better. It really helped me learning about it through Bob Proctor in 6 Minutes for Success, and I wanted to share it with you guys because I thought it was a really awesome concept. So I hope you have an incredible day. If you've liked this video and gained any value whatsoever, I really appreciate your like, comment, and especially your shares because I want to add as much value to people as possible. Thank you so much and have an amazing day.